Good morning everyone, my name is Arslan. Usually I don't do car reviews for living, so today I'm doing this review for BMW X4 2023 LCI, and I'm doing this review because when I was looking for this car a few months back, there was not a single review available on YouTube. This car is finished in carbon black and it gives a bluish tint in the sunlight. It's fitted with the 20-inch alloys, comes with Pirelli P0s, and since it's an M Sport package, it comes with this blue brake calipers. At the front, it has a 245/40 R20, and it has a staggered wheel setup. At the back, it offers 275 R20s as well. It has that sloping roofline and give it much more sporty look as compared to the BMW X3. The BMW X3 has a bit more boxy look at the back, but when it comes to BMW X4, it has that sporty SUV look. I really like the blue tint that is given by that carbon black color. When in dark environment, it gives that black tint, but once it's out, it gives that bluish tint. You can see the front LCI grille. The most engaging part about this car is that the side view of the car. It gives that very nice, with those 20-inch wheels, it gives that very muscular look to the car. At the back, the lights have that shadow package, which kind of makes it a bit more smoky and blacked out. That's the sloping roof line there, and for till now it hasn't given me any impact. In Malaysia, the car is offered in only one trim, which is xDrive X4 xDrive30i, and xDrive is all four-wheel drive. It has two dual tailpipes. Both the tailpipes are working. Let's have a look inside the car as well. So the car has a Tacora red leather interior. Uh, in Malaysia, as you know, BMW is quite controlling with respect to the interior and exterior customizations of the car. So we wanted a red interior, and this was only available in uh, with two exterior color choices. So one was, if you go with the carbon black, then you can get this Tacora red color, or you can go for the Alpine white, and then you will be able to have this red color. Anyway, in some other markets they have BMW X4 has a shadow gray, or they call it something, it's a grayish color, so that I kind of liked. But here in Malaysia they are only offering something similar color for a BMW X3, but that color is not available for X4. And this gorgeous red interior is not available in BMW X3. If you are on a bit of a budget and you're okay with how BMW X3 looks, I think you should be good to save that extra 30-40,000 and go with the X3. But if you really like the sporty look of the car uh, from exterior, then I think you should choose this car. I think there is pretty much, with respect to the engines and everything, there is not much difference. I'm not sure I'll be able to show this thing here or not, but this car, compared to X3, this thing has a head-up display. BMW X3 doesn't have the head-up display, and both means models run the same iDrive 7. From 2023 onwards, BMW has started to make uh, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as standard. So this car comes with standard with wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto as well. When it comes with the interior amenities, the car does come standard with a panoramic sunroof, which you can open fully or you can tilt as well. So this can be opened. It's quite hot at the moment, so I would just close it for now. With respect to the seating space, I have a very young family, so for me the space is quite good. I am 100 and about 180 cm tall, so for me the head space is still good enough. Even at the back, I can sit comfortably, but most of the time I'm the driver, so it's pretty much fine for me. When it goes for the seats, so the seats here, it has the bowstring at the side, and it's quite, you can say it's quite nice. It holds you well. From my previous car I owned before that was Volvo XC60, and when it comes to Volvos, there are certain things which, it's maybe it's part of getting used to the new car or something. But from my side, I sometimes miss those things. Uh, in this car, even in any of the BMW Malaysia cars, they don't come with lumbar support for your back. So, which probably you can fix it with any of the, aftermarket, any pillows or something. But the seat adjustment overall, it offers 14-way seat adjustment, and that's good enough. It gives you quite a lot of adjustment with respect to the seats. It does provide uh, thigh support as well, so you have a thigh support for you. So if you are uh, seated at a very low position, and your thighs can be properly supported. The car comes standard with two keys and uh, one BMW digital key as well. So this is an NFC digital key, which in case you don't want to carry your own the bigger key, you can actually just bring it here and just put it here, and then it will detect, and you can unlock the key with unlock the car with the key as well. From It's quite reliable, but I since BMW has introduced BMW digital key, where you can use your mobile's NFCs to unlock the car. So pretty much I don't see a reason that you would need to carry this key card as well. But it's always good to have this key with you. If you look down here, you can actually see a sign which uh, kind of gives you an idea that it might be a wireless charger, but it's not. So this car doesn't come out of the means out of the factory with a wireless charger. It I was fooled as well, thinking that this is a wireless charger, but it's not. So anyway, those there are pretty much a lot of aftermarket chargers available in the market, which you can just buy and fit at that position, and get your car charged, your mobile charged. Another thing is the steering does offer some adjustments, so you can fully adjust up and down and telescopic, you know back and forward as well to your desired position. I have owned this car for about 3 weeks now. I have had a long journey on this for balik kampung for Raya, and I pretty much enjoyed most of the journey. As I mentioned previously, I owned Volvo XC60 that had a lot of extra features which are kind of missing from this car. One of those is full autonomous driving. So Volvo XC60 did provide that, uh, pilot assist and automated cruise control. So this car has a traditional cruise control and with some kind of braking function, but it doesn't control your steering. So you still have to be pretty much aware of where you're going. Uh, for Volvo, I over the past 5 years, I've gotten used to the Volvo's experience, where I've had a long drive from KL all the way to Terengganu, and the hardly I just keep my hands on the steering, and other than that, the car pretty much drives itself. I kind of miss that in here. but let's see how the long-term experience of this car goes. With respect to drive, of course, as people, it's quite famous about BMWs. You can't find a similar level of driving anywhere. The sheer driving pleasure of BMWs, uh, which for now I think I'm enjoying. It's quite powerful. The car has 252 horsepower and it produces about 380 newton meter of torque, which is quite good and quite powerful. It's almost same as what I had on my Volvo, and it does give you a good push, and it does come with you can engage the launch control in this. I have tried that, and it really is amazing. It can give you about 0.9 G's of that G force and give you that push in the seats. You can feel that rush. Another thing that I wanted to mention, for a car of this price, it's quite weird for BMW to not include a 360-degree cam. So out of the factory, this car doesn't have a 360-degree cam for parking, but you can actually get those fitted and activated outside. So yeah, from my side, I have got that done, and you can see here that the car is currently showing me all these different views. You can actually have a 3D view of the car. So by default, it doesn't come in the car. So this one you can retrofit anyway. The car does come with a reversing function, reversing assistant, where actually it stores last 50 meters of your travel before you park the car, and it can help you to come out of that tight parking space by itself. It does offer park assist, where if you are on either lateral parking or side parking, pedal parking, it can help you on that uh, automatically. I've tried that, but it depends, uh, you know how good is the parking space around you. So if possible, let me just give you a demo of that. If it's possible, let's try that. So there are some spaces on my right hand side, you'll be able to see. So it found a place, and then uh, let's try this. If we click on specific thing, so the car is going without any steering input from me. I am not giving any steering input to it, so the car will automatically go forward and park itself. So the parking is done, and it will give you a view of your side doors as well, where it mentions till what level you can open your side door. Now I'm in the back seat. As I mentioned, I'm about 180 cm. I still have enough space to sit at the back. Uh, the seat does offer a bit of recline. You can actually adjust the seat to go a bit at the back, but it's not much, and it's It's only for the purpose in case you have something at the back which you want to, fit, and then in a way you can move this seat a bit in front. But when you are at the back seat, this recline function doesn't offer much, benefit here. Uh, with the So the only thing I think for the driver perspective is the the back screen is a bit small, so it does have uh, limited visibility at the back, and this specific thing doesn't help. Anyways, you can always fold it and to enhance that. But if you have, in any case, if you have three people sitting at the back, it will be a bit of blocking your rear view. So we have a center armrest for the rear passengers, which has two cup holders. No other extra area here for any storage. This doesn't offer any pass-through, so you can't actually load anything from the middle. But anyway, when it comes to Malaysia, we we don't have this jet skiing or any of those things which long item you can fit. But anyway, these all three seats, they kind of fold flat, and you can have enough space to load it from the back. It does. I've tried all these three seats can be folded separately, so you can have enough space, to load from the back. Uh, the Compared to the BMW X3, this has a bit less space. BMW X3 offers around 550 liters of space, and this has around 525. So the boot space is not that limited. It does, even if the sloping roofline and the coupe look doesn't affect much of your loading. But I believe it's because of that the slope at the back. It If you have some tall items, this will hinder those. I brought the car inside now, so to show how the front lights and the carpet lights look like, and to give a general overview of how the different lights reflect on the outside. It has beautiful rear lights as well. Checking on the inside, once you open the door, the interior lighting is beautiful. Right now it's set to dynamic light, so once the door is open it will show off this red color strip, but rest of the inside will be like this color that has been selected. So this is like a beautiful purple color here. Going to the back, you can see the same color scheme here as well. So the same, since the door is open, it's reflecting that red color, and the rest of the cabin will be based on the color that you have selected. I don't have the key right now with me, so it can't open with the kick, but anyway, it has that function. So you need to press this and the boot will open. The height of the door you can adjust from inside. Press this and close it. So it does come with some of the safety features. It has a front collision warning, which you can actually control how early you want that to be triggered. Then we have lane departure, and this will give you a straining input. There will be a vibration to notify you that whether you are kind of departing from a lane without giving an indicator. And there is a lane change warning in case there is a car behind you in your blind spot. Usually you will see a blind spot here, but in case there is a car behind you and you're trying to change the lane, it will uh, give you a warning that there is a car behind you. uh, Speed assistance, it has the it can read the road signs, and it can set a specific it will notify you on the set speed in your head-up display. It's very difficult for me to show the head-up display here, but it will show you the speed there. You can control those, whether you want those to be seen or not. This is the parking distance control, and it kind of, you can enable what kind of functionality you want to turn on. So cross traffic warning at the back, if you're reversing, there's a car coming from the back, it will tell you that as well. It will notify you. For the park assist, just now as I showed in the in the demo there, so it will detect and it will notify you if there is a parking slot available on either side, and then you can just press that P. So going back, so the steering input, you can feel how, you can set uh, how do you want the steering to be, strong vibration or less. Okay, let's go back. So one touch indicator, I think maximum you can set as 3 times in case you don't do a hard push on the indicators. So it will blink 3 times. Uh, Here you set what the traffic coming from opposite side, welcome and goodbye lights, door handle lights, welcome light carpet. So the lights that I showed on the floor just now, so that is welcome light carpet. Uh, Driving mode, you can select, it has all the 3 modes: Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sports. And under Sports you have Sport Plus, and you have Sports Individual, where you can configure your own sports mode as well. And we go to the door, so you have head-up display, which at the moment I'm on, you can probably see it. So it projects from here on your screen. You can control a lot of functionalities of the head-up display, brightness. So let me try to adjust the brightness of it, whether I can be able to show you that. So I have adjusted the brightness. I hope you can see it now. So there's a height control, rotation. So what kind of information do you want to be seen? You want to be shown there? Driving assistant, you have few options there, whether it can be automatic or you can just specify what specifically you want to see. Then you have instrument cluster, which is here. You can control what kind of information you want to see there, and control display, of course, is this specific display here. So as I mentioned, this comes with a digital key. So here's the digital key, and it comes with the under the digital key, you can actually configure your own phone, iPhone or Apple Watch, as well as a digital key. So you can come in and just touch that your phone, and the car will unlock. But you need to do that from my BMW app. So there are a whole load of functionalities that you can control. What happens when you lock and unlock your car? Uh, Interior lighting, you can control the color. So compared to, I have seen some reviews where, they when they compare it to Mercedes, so Mercedes kind of offers a lot of customization with respect to color, but here you have only, I think, 6 or 7 colors. And there is a lilac, which is purple, kind of purple, and it's a blue, orange, bronze, and that's all. So there is a variation of it, bronze and white. So we this specific side, I think, will be white, and then at the bottom somewhere it shows thing. So it has some whitish and orange tint. So how the orange look like, white, blue, green, and this is the purple. I'm just gonna call it purple. By default, this car doesn't come with a TPMS. It has but anyway, since all the tires being used are all IFTs, so it has a flat tire monitor. Like all BMWs, there is no dipstick, so you check the oil level from here, and all of the information. There is another function here which is called caring car. So you can just kind of revitalize yourself and relax. So it plays some music, it syncs the lighting, and it syncs rest of the aircon with it, and you can just feel a bit fresh after that. Mhm. Other than that, I'm unable to find a specific function that I wanted to show, which is it has a built-in high beam control where the external the lights at the front automatically kind of dims, and it controls like if there is a car coming from the in front, and it will automatically control and turn off those specific LEDs not to glare those cars coming from the opposite direction. And you can just leave the highlight on, and then it will increase the visibility. Compared to other 5 series or 7 series, this one doesn't come with the laser lights. It has only the BMW LED lights. With respect to the door access, there is a comfort access here. So in this case, when you are almost about 10 meter away from the car will automatically uh, you know uh, light up all the lights. And usually when you before you even touch the car will unlock. And you when you are leaving the car, you just uh, turn off the car and just walk away. The car will automatically lock itself. So this one you can actually control which one do you want. For me, I have left both on, but usually uh, for unlocking, probably it's unlock on approach, you can turn it off. Usually lock by leaving, that's okay. For the interior lights, you have beautiful lights here, and the passengers have their own lights at the back, so for the reading lights, and the vanity lights as well. For some of the functions, it does come with auto hold. It has a hill descent control, uh, this handbrake, and other than that, drive mode control, eco, eco pro, comfort, and sport plus. You have the auto start stop, which usually for me is always off. I will try to keep it always off. When you have DSC control, so this car does come with adaptive suspension. So when you change your driving mode, it automatically control those dampings, and based on your shock absorption and everything as well. That's it for me now. Thank you so much. If you want to know anything about more this car, please feel free to comment, and then I will be happy to share that information with you. As I mentioned at the start, thank you for watching this. I'm only making this video because 1.5 months ago, when I was surveying about this car, I couldn't find a single video about this car on YouTube for the variant that is being offered in Malaysia. So I decided to make this video just to help any future buyers who would be interested to buy a similar car. To sum up, if you are okay with the boxy look of BMW X3, it would be good enough for you to save that 40,000 and get that car. But if you really like the sporty look and the coupe look of X4, so then pretty much you have no choice. The car right now is in BMW Malaysia, it's going for 417 800 417k, compared to the BMW X3 that is about 375k. So you can do the maths, but if you contact any of the dealerships, you'll be able to get quite good amount of discount. So hopefully you can make use of that discounts to lower the price a bit. uh, Try to have a good negotiation with them and bundle as many amenities as possible. If you work for a good organization here in Malaysia, so there is a possibility that you know uh, you will be able to get some corporate fleet discount as well. So try to make use of that, and it will be you can get a good deal on this car with all those CF discounts, and some of the dealership discounts might be able to might cost you as much as a BMW X3. But as we say, the same kind of discount is available for BMW X3s as well. So BMW X3s will go down from the 374 marks as well, 374 mark as well. Then other than that, I believe uh, with respect to The price that I'm quoting right now, that is including 5 years of warranty and 5 years of service. There is an option for you. If you don't want to bundle that, the price of this car will be about 300 and about 391. So with that inclusion, that goes to about 417. So if you want to service your car outside, or you want to pay for those services by yourself, uh, you have a choice to go without that as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you so much, and have a good